What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is Mike, and today, my friends, we're gonna discuss FIFA 18. If you're hyped for the new installment, drop a thumbs up. Stop what you're doing. In this video, I'm going to assume you don't know what's going on with FIFA 18. You haven't seen any announcements, but I'm also going to apply my opinion towards what are the top 5 changes that you can expect going into next year's installment that's coming very soon. I do believe I'm going to be able to capture some footage of FIFA 18 before the game drops. Talking about the full title, I bring that up to ask you guys if I could make 5 videos, what 5 videos should I create? Put that in the comments. Without further ado, let's open this up for discussion. If you need cheap codes or cheap games, head on over to g2a.com. The links will be down below in the description. Use Dirty at checkout. Pack animations. We know what this is all about. And no matter what EA does, I feel like pack animations are going to get old. There's nothing you can do about it. We just see them so frequently, but I like the individuality. The Dele Alli with the wave. You have the Griezmann with the hotline bling. You got the Ronaldo. He comes out with that good energy. Oh, I think it's a good look, but I never stress the cosmetics because I'm such a gameplay guy. If the game plays well, then I know even if it didn't look the best, it's still gonna be fun, it's still gonna be enjoyable. And the vice versa. It looks beautiful, but the game's just bad. The mechanics are bad. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna have that good longevity. We've got gameplay. Spencer, Castro, Real Madrid. And in a 2v2, it's difficult to judge, especially when you're looking at someone's first impressions. As you can see, a lovely through ball. And I do want to stress the importance of through balls in this year's game. I can guarantee it, through balls will be relevant in FIFA 18. Something worth noting as we look at some of this gameplay, you're not gonna see any of the new features because people just need time with the game, time with the title in order to learn those new features. For example, the first time that pace control or the face-up dribble was introduced in a FIFA installment, that takes some time to master. The same with the no-touch dribble or even the shielding from FIFA 17 where people were able to 360 that shield and really make it a problem. It was too overpowered, but EA's known for introducing new features and then making them too strong, way too powerful. And I think they just want people to use whatever their new addition to the title is, and that's why we see that as a common trend in FIFA installments. To summarize the 2v2 gameplay, not much you're going to be able to take away from it. You didn't have any bangers. I think you should expect FIFA 18 to be FIFA 17 2.0. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. There's only a couple small changes that needed to be made to FIFA 17 in order to make it a great game. What do you guys think about icons? How they've changed it up. You now have 2 icons that are immediately accessible if you got the pack luck or you got the coins. And then you have a prime icon, which is going to be released whether it's a special SBC or maybe on a certain day or a certain type of special pack that you can open in order to be eligible to get this prime icon. Different icons for different points of the year, which I think is a good overall addition. The more players, people are happy. We want to be able to customize our squad. If I recall correctly, the EA employee was stressing stories. They want to be able to tell stories via some of these FUT cards. So I understand. It makes sense to me. Bring them on. With all that being said, I do wonder, how easy is it going to be able to get the 86 Ruud Gullit? Because you're not going to change that he's still 6'4" and his statistics look incredible. He's going to perform better than the majority of players. The same with Vieira, especially when you got to take into consideration that size matters even more so in the midfield. This gameplay is from IGN Live that happened at Gamescom recently in Germany, and you're seeing some of the cosmetic improvements where you've got the crowd, you've got the players. If you get a close-up, does it look like this player? Does it resemble him correctly? The answer is yes. None of this necessarily excites me, but it's good to see progression. We've got some real gameplay to talk about. Not saying the 2v2 doesn't count, but I like the dummy, and I felt like the movement in this match, and I'll link it down below in the description, it showed a little bit more insight into FIFA 18. Free kicks don't look that much different. I saw the penalty kick video. I wouldn't expect to see any major changes to set pieces. I think we've already seen those changes, as you see a beautiful finesse shot. Oh, Hazard. Do you have that in your locker? What difficulty was the goalkeeper on here? Is this gonna go in versus online goalkeepers? The last thing to touch on is that you can now make substitutes on the fly, but I don't believe this is a big deal. Now, if you could change your tactics, formations, how you pressured, and just the landscape of your squad, that might make a major difference, but I don't know. In the grand scheme of becoming the ultimate FIFA player or improving your gameplay, how relevant is being able to make subs on the fly? But it might be the first step to consumers being able to adjust tactics or really become the manager on the fly. If that's the case, I'll take it. This is the best announcement. Maybe that's because I'm a competitive player, but if you're striving to be a pro player or you want to know what people do differently, you can now review the gameplay every single week. You can check them out. Where do they make their mistakes? Where do they not make errors? And I think it creates a new avenue in the FIFA community. We've got professional players in esports, and then we have content creators, but now you have the ability to become an announcer because the gameplay is available to you. Technically, you could grab this every single weekend, and then if you wanted to be an esports announcer or a FIFA announcer, you wanted to practice, you've got premium quality material, you have different angles. If you're good with the instant replay, 2 thumbs up to EA for adding the instant replay capabilities via the weekend league and everything with FUT Champs. Time to talk about what you as a consumer should expect in FIFA 18. Number 1, the AI defense will be toned down. It will be toned down. The passing looks more accurate and the defending looks more manual. That combination creates a skill gap. Please don't release a final build that does not have an increased skill gap. 2, through ball play looks strong. Chip through balls, ground through balls, threaded through balls, they all look good. When in doubt, through ball it out. From all the gameplay I've seen and experienced firsthand, through balls are gonna be very relevant to scoring goals, especially on the counters. We're doing this like the Germans. 3, without a doubt, this will be the most difficult competitive year of FIFA we have ever seen. The ability to review gameplay every weekend is gonna make players better. It's gonna improve those players, and we've already seen a full year of competitions, tournaments, money, sponsorships, partnerships, opportunity. Everyone believes FIFA 18 is gonna be their year. Watch. Number 4, small technical players are going to be talented. I think they're gonna live up to the hype this year from my experience. The Iniestas are going to have value. I'm not saying he didn't have value, but he never lived up to his card value. I think that might change. First touch, the passing, and there's new dribbling that's been implemented into FIFA 18 that's gonna be crucial to your success. It's almost a combination of being direct, yet still being simple, and small, quick, technical players, they receive an advantage. 5, and maybe this only applies to me, but the ball roll drag back, oh, it's coming back home. Yeah. That brings us to a close. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a thumbs up. Get in the comments, what type of content should I create if I can make 5 videos before the game is released officially? Videos are going to start coming out daily, so make sure you subscribe, turn your notifications on, and I'll have a lot more content come for you ASAP.